In 1967, NASA explored a proposal to send astronauts to Venus, and then to Mars, and then back to Venus, and then back to Earth. This proposal came from a contractor called Bellcom, and basically it was looking at different missions NASA could mount using uprated Apollo hardware. For this mission, which Bellcom said would be best launched in 1981, the proposal called for using basically the same Apollo architecture, but instead of a lunar module, use an environmental service module. This would be the long-duration life support and the main experimental bay for the astronauts. But that wasn't it, because even though this environmental bay would give the crew more room to live, it wouldn't be enough on what was expected to be about an 800-day mission. So the crew was also designed to repurpose the S-4B upper stage, the third stage of the Saturn V that would launch the mission, into an additional habitat during the mission. Like after the flight, once all of its fuel was expended, they would retrofit it into a living quarters. As the planets move in their orbits and their respective positions in space change, there were a number of different launch windows, the best one being that 1981 for a 3-planet flyby. The rationale of going to Venus, then Mars, then Venus was to use gravity assist. The sun has such a big pull over everything in our solar system that launching toward the sun and then being intercepted by Venus and using Venus to whip and gain energy to go out to Mars and then coming back toward Venus to slow down to go back to Earth was actually the most fuel-efficient way to do it. There were later dates that would make the mission just a little bit longer or take out the second Venus flyby. But as we know, none of these missions actually came to pass. But still, they are very cool concepts.